For today's video, we have replaced rookie Kevin Durant with a rookie Brandon Ingram, and we're going to simulate his career as if he took the place of Kevin Durant and see how great of an NBA player Brandon Ingram could be. We are going to simulate up to today's current date, and you can see in the top right, we are starting in 2007. At the end of season 1, LeBron James is your MVP. The king is on top of his throne. 32 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists, and 2 steals. But he doesn't matter. The only man who matters is Brandon Ingram, rookie of the year. 24, 5, 4, 1, and 1. Really good numbers for a rookie. He's definitely leading his team. But the thing is with the Sonics, they were absolutely awful. As we go through the rest of these awards, you're about to see how terrible of a team they were. Yeah, that's right. The Supersonics were 21 and 61, so they have a chance at getting Russell Westbrook in the simulation, just like they did in real life. And at the end of this season, the Boston Celtics are your NBA champions, beating the Rockets in 7, with Kevin Garnett winning your Finals MVP. This is technically the year that the Supersonics become the OKC Thunder. Going to keep them around. That's right, I am canceling their rebrand. They are not going to OKC. What's even in Oklahoma? Is there anything in Oklahoma? Just Buffaloes, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know anything about Oklahoma. And somehow the Supersonics are the luckiest franchise of all time. They have secured the first and second overall pick. One of those picks is from Atlanta, which means they're most likely going to be getting Russell Westbrook and another great player to pair with Brandon Ingram. We are about to find out what possible future superstars are joining a Brandon Ingram 2008 draft. The very first pick, the Supersonics. Oh, I don't want to do this. Well, we are going to hit simulate till end and see what happens, because I forgot to turn team automation off. That's fine, I'll fix it in a second, but who are they taking with number 1 and 2? And the Supersonics may have folded. How did you get Michael Beasley at number? Why would you take Michael Beasley at number 1? But at least we got Derrick Rose. You know, the Sonics are a pretty solid team. They're not all that bad now with D Rose, Wally, Ingram, and assuming Michael Beasley doesn't turn into a bust in this simulation, he's a great player. They also got dudes like Kurt Thomas. They got Delonte West, Nick Collison, Jeff Green, LeBron James. He's gonna win another MVP. Michael Beasley, though, rookie of the year. I may have doubted him because in real life he never put up numbers like this. This is also 2K, and 2K is nothing like real life basketball. Michael Beasley, 21, 8, 2, 1, and 1. I thought they'd improve a lot more than they did, but they only went 27 and 55, which is the exact opposite of the number 1 team in the Western Conference, with the Hornets being 55 and 27. And the Hornets, that team I was just talking about, CP3, he gets his first ring. When it comes to the draft lottery, it's either going to be us or Charlotte with the first overall pick. So we are about to find out. We got sold. The Warriors get 1, Bobcats get 2, and the Sonics end up with the 3rd pick. Now, this draft is a pretty solid draft, though. We could get Blake Griffin, Curry, or James Harden. 2K has gone ahead and put John Stockton Jr. here, which is odd given that John Stockton actually has a son who played in the NBA, but instead they're going to put this fake John Stockton Jr. in here. And on top of that, they have added Dennis Rodman Jr., which also doesn't make sense. Oh, Chris Dudley Jr. as well. Can you guys just not add 13? Oh, another junior? I don't get what's up with 2K this year. I have seen more NBA junior players in this year, or in this 2K, than I have in any previous 2K. Sonics, who are you going to take number 3? Curry returns to the Warriors, which is cool. That's the second time we've seen a player return to the team they actually got drafted to. Who's going to the Bobcats? James Harden. So we're going to get stuck with, oh my god, the Sonics franchise are idiots. You could have got Blake Griffin. Heck, I would have been happy with John Stockton Jr. But you picked the homie Andy Dunleavy. He's not real. Is he even good? Never mind. I apologize to the Seattle Supersonics, all their fans, and the fake GM in NBA 2K. They just took this man who has a ceiling of Hakeem Olajuwon and a floor of Pau Gasol. All right, Brandon Ingram might be in luck because they signed J.R. Smith for a 4-year, $50 million deal in the offseason. LeBron wins his 3rd straight MVP. This man is killing it. 33, 10, 9, 3, and 1. Curry is your rookie of the year. Devin Harris is your 6th man. Defensive player of the year goes to Timmy D, and Paul Millsap for the Jazz is your most improved. We are the 8th seed in the West, but we're going up against the Tim Duncan-led San Antonio Spurs. Honestly, this team isn't anything mind-blowing. They're pretty solid. Now, unfortunately, Brandon Ingram is averaging the same kind of stats he's averaging currently in real life, which doesn't make sense. His team is loaded. He has to share the ball with Derrick Rose, J.R. Smith, and Michael Beasley, who isn't mid. I don't know when or how Sean Livingston got here, but he's another player he kind of has to share the ball with. But either way, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks isn't bad numbers whatsoever. Are they good enough numbers to take down the San Antonio Spurs, led by Popovich and Tim Duncan? No, definitely not, because we just got swept. I mean, I saw it coming. The Spurs are very, very good in this game, but they're not good enough to win a championship. as that goes to the Orlando Magic. I believe that's Doc Rivers, and Jameer Nelson, of all people, is your finals MVP. Would anybody be surprised if I told you LeBron James won MVP again? No, probably not, because he wins it all the time. We've yet to have any player make an all-NBA team at all. Like, it's kind of sad, and they didn't make playoffs this year. I don't know what's going on. In my mind, this is a pretty solid roster, but not solid enough. Is Brandon Ingram going to leave them soon? Who knows? This time, the Jazz win a championship, beating Orlando in 6, and Paul Millsap, your finals MVP, he's turned into a superstar. Well, the Supersonics are back in the lottery. They're probably going to get the 8th pick. There's no way they jump up or anything, and they still end up keeping the 8th pick, and they take Tobias Harris. Yeah, he's not going to help this team instantly. This whole video was about making Brandon Ingram a superstar, making sure he averages more than 20 points a game, but now he's only averaging under 20 points a game. It's going not the greatest. LeBron is basically Luka, so I'm done looking at MVP or even showing it. Klay Thompson, Rookie of the Year. Chauncey Billups, 6th Man of the Year. They're both playing for the Pacers. Look at them. Timmy D, another Defensive Player of the Year. And Brandon Ingram, our boy, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Brandon Ingram, All-NBA second team. Not only that, they're the first seed, but they are taking on a former championship squad in the Utah Jazz. Paul Millsap, Greg Oden, Evan Turner. Apparently, the Supersonics stole Al Jefferson from them, and Michael Beasley is now our starting power forward. Is that going to be enough to lead us to an NBA championship? I sure hope so. They won one game, all right. Of course they're going to win one. They are the former champions. They're not winning anymore, though, because we move on to the second round. And now we're playing a Lakers team that doesn't even have Kobe Bryant. Why should I be scared? Oh, they got Tracy McGrady. That's why I should be scared. And no worries. I'm not stressed about Tracy McGrady. He's cool and all, but he isn't no Brandon. Okay, he might be a Brandon Ingram. He's definitely a Brandon Ingram. Oh, okay. Never mind. I should have definitely been scared of Tracy McGrady. I should have been shaking in my boots. Tracy beat us in 5, and now he's going up against Kobe and the Golden State Warriors. Kobe, can he get revenge on the Lakers? I don't know why he left. Maybe there's beef. The Warriors have Curry, Kobe, and Serge Ibaka. That team is loaded. Is it loaded enough to beat T-Mac? Yep, they sweep. Okay, Orlando taking on the Golden State Warriors. Who's gonna win? Oh, it's Orlando. Dwight Howard is on a tear. It's been about a week, and I'm still very emotionally distraught that he went to Taiwan. I wish he would continue to play in the NBA, but that's okay. I'm a walking hypocrite. I said I wouldn't show LeBron James winning MVP anymore, but he's on the Pistons now, so I feel like I had to show it. I don't know why he's in Detroit. Is this Brandon's, like, third cousin? I mean, it has to be third or fourth. This man looks nothing like Brand. Hey, congrats to another Ingram brother winning Most Improved, or maybe it's a cousin. I don't know how their family tree works. Do I look like I'm a walking, talking Ancestry.com? No. Seattle Supersonics Brandon Ingram? Yeah, he's a superstar. His numbers, his shooting splits, they're great. 26, 7, and 8 with 2 steals and 2 blocks a game. He made the All-NBA second team, and so Derrick Rose, All-NBA third team. The duo, they're going crazy. They're playing hot. They're the 5th seed. Listen, they both played much better this season, and somehow they were a worse record, and now they're playing Phoenix in the first round. It's a tied series. This Phoenix team is pretty solid. They got Pau Gasol, Amari Stoudemire, and Sean Marion, who could be an 83 overall, and he's still going to be good in 2K. 99-98, Game 7 of the first round. Brandon Ingram, Derrick Rose taking on the Suns. We jumping in. Here we go, 1:47 left. The Phoenix Suns, they're down by 1. Let me know, by the way, if you guys like this camera angle. I personally enjoy it. If you hate it, I'll switch it in the next video. But I really like this camera angle. Stoudemire going to work. Spin move on the guy we drafted a couple years ago. He's supposed to be like Hakeem. D Rose bringing the ball up the floor, working on whoever that is. Oh my god, what a crazy move. Fouled by Pau Gasol, and he's going to the line. Derrick Rose hit his first. Is he going to hit the second? And he does, giving the Supersonics a 3-point lead with only a minute and a half to go. Why do the Supersonics have J.R. Smith playing power forward? Is everyone else seeing this? Why is he guarding Amari Stoudemire? The Sonics, what are they doing? They're throwing. It's like they want him to score. Auto-generated guy gets a screen, pulls a mid-range shot, misses it. Brandon with the rebound. Ingram going to work down low to the Hakeem wannabe, and a huge dunk. 3-point lead, 37 seconds. Pau got the ball out to the corner to the auto-generated guy. Best shoots a 3, misses, and Amari, big dunk, puts it in. Only a 1-point game. The Suns could still come back and win this. They foul J.R. Smith. Henny God at the line. Come on, let's go for a par or a bogey or a snake. I don't know the golf terms. He makes the first free throw, so he's 1 for 1. Is he going to make the second? Make it a 3-point. Thank you, JR. Thank you. J.R. Smith makes it a 3-point game, and the Suns have the ball. 18 seconds left. Lowry, is he going to drive to the paint? No, out to Stoudemire. Stoudemire dribbling the ball, working, triple teamed, out to Best. Best for 3, in and out, and misses. The Suns instantly foul on that rebound by Dunleavy. He's at the free throw, taking way too long to shoot these shots. He makes the first one, and just like that, the Sonics move on to the second round. Amari Stoudemire had 29 and 11, but D Rose 35, 6 and 6, and Brandon Ingram with with 29 for himself. The superstar duo of the Seattle Supersonics end up taking home the win, and they eliminate a pretty solid Phoenix Suns team. Are they gonna end up beating the Golden State Warriors in the second round? I doubt it. They still have Kobe, they still have Curry. I mean, that duo itself is pretty darn good. But maybe they're not good enough. Are we gonna get revenge? Are we gonna go to the conference final? No. Okay, I thought it was close, and they beat us in 6. Your NBA playoffs is LeBron with the Detroit Pistons taking on the Nuggets, who have Kyrie, Dwayne Wade, and Carmelo? And LeBron's team is quite literally the 2007 Cleveland Cavaliers, but they're in Detroit for so. What is this NBA Finals? Did Cleveland just trade their entire team to Detroit last season? Why is Mo Williams there? I mean, they win a title. And look at his roster. I mean, you gotta say he carried. Nobody on this team is good. Not whatsoever. None of them are an all-star. You got Rip Hamilton and Chris Middleton, but one's old and one's young, which obviously means neither of them are at their prime yet, or they're past their prime. You get how it works. AI's retiring, not even on a team. That's wild. All right, Brandon, I need you to step up. You're putting up the numbers, but now I need you to win. I need you to succeed. I need to win a title. I mean, I don't need anything other than you guys to subscribe. Ha ha, corny YouTuber plug. Yeah, that's right. This is the moment in the video where I, the YouTuber, says, hey, please subscribe. So if you do that, you're a cool kid. If you don't do that, well, I guess you're not a cool kid. I don't know how that works. Either way, please subscribe. Trying to hit 10K by my birthday. That's all the way in May. And if you're already subscribed, I appreciate you a ton. You're a cool cat, cool kid, cool guy. Well, I was right. He won MVP again. Victor Oladipo, Brandon Roy. Listen, those guys are cool, but Derrick Rose is even cooler. All NBA first team. You love to see it. 28 points, 11 assists, 2 steals. Now, where is Brandon? Oh, the second team. Listen, I'll take an all NBA second team. He does have Derrick Rose on his team. He can't be averaging 39 points a game. And he's putting up really good numbers. 25 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Those are superstar numbers. Is he going to have a superstar performance in the playoffs? Probably not. Now this team has got rid of Carmelo Anthony, and they now have Chris Bosh and Lamar Odom with Dwayne Wade and Kyrie Irving. This could be a close series, or it could be the blowout. It will be no in-between. Denver, you're up 2-0, 3-0. All right, go ahead. Brooms. No brooms. No brooms allowed. Brandon Ingram, 34. D. Rose, 32. Both had double-digit assists. They're not letting the sweep. Oh my, are we going to come back? Oh my God, we're going to come back. Game 7, first round. I don't know why this keeps happening. Why are the cool, crazy games in the first round? Well, this one wasn't close. We lost 103, 125. Rest in peace to the hopes of moving on to the second round. We got to go back to the beginning. We got to go back to the start of the season next year and hopefully come back stronger. As LeBron James, once again, NBA champion. He's dominating the league. The Brandon Ingram Seattle Supersonics era is over. He's no longer with the team. Where did he go? Well, we got to go find out. Brandon Ingram has signed a 3-year, $60 million deal with the Houston Rockets. What's their team looking like? Did you just sign yourself away to midness for the next 20? Oh, they got Chris Paul and Yao. I'm not gonna lie, this big three is kind of cold, and they're all here for the next 3 years. This might be the year they win a title. They got Seth Curry. They got, oh my God, it's his long-lost cousin, Bruce Ingram. He signed there because it's a family matter. Jokic is your Rookie of the Year. John Wall, once again, another 6th Man of the Year award. Hey, at least he's hooping. LeBron wins Defensive Player of the Year. I'm sure you can guess it. He also won MVP. He's just him in these simulations. He's too good. AD, the guy who his teammate is in real life, 24, 11, 2 blocks. Good season. Rick Carlisle, you're winning Coaches of the Years? Okay. Derrick Rose and Brandon Ingram made the first team. I know Derrick Rose doesn't really matter anymore because we're not on his team, but it's cool to see the homies succeed. Brandon Ingram, though, this is what matters. His highest scoring season yet. 28 points with the Houston Rockets, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Chris Paul's dishing him the rock. This year, the Houston Rockets are the 4th seed. They're actually worse than the Seattle Supersonics, the team that Brandon Ingram got drafted to. To be fair, he didn't actually get drafted there. I just replaced Kevin Durant with him because why not? The Clippers, they're honestly a really solid team. They have Elton Brand, they got Rasheed Wallace, but they also have a young Giannis and a young Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver's really good in this 2K, and I think we all know what Giannis is. Giannis is a freak of nature. They don't call the dude the Greek Freak for nothing because I think he's about to bounce us off the playoffs, ain't he? 8-point game, 33 seconds left. Yeah, it's wraps. The Houston Rockets, Chris Paul, he chokes. Brandon Ingram only took 7 shots, but we got David West taking 17. Who's coaching this team? It's probably someone like Mike D'Antoni or maybe Kevin McHale's there. I don't know. Whoever it is there. Are you kidding? No, I'm mad. I'm heated. I'm genuinely upset. Are you joking? I know Brandon Ingram is in his bedroom crying listening to Marvin's Room right now. The Supersonics just won an NBA championship the year he left. If you were wondering who the coach is of the Rockets, I found out it's this big beady-eyed ugly man. He looks like if Dobby and Gollum had a baby and he became an NBA coach. No wonder they lost. Listen, man, I get LeBron's a great player. I've had enough. enough. I'm sick of seeing him win MVP. You know who's the real MVP? That's right, Marcin Gortat. 18 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. Yeah, you know what? That's good enough to win MVP in my eyes. Speaking of eyes, look at Marcin Gortat. Tell me right now that this man isn't staring into your soul. And Joel Embiid is your most improved player. He has a headband in this picture, which I don't think I've seen yet this 2K, and it looks hilarious. Both Chris Paul and Brandon Ingram made the All-NBA first team. Brandon Ingram keeps continuing to score the basketball. 29 points a game, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Chris Paul put up 31 and 12, so they're both doing incredibly well. They were the first seed this year going up against Denver. They still have Wade and Chris Bosh, but they also now have Deron Williams and Trevor Ariza. And the Rockets apparently picked up Dion Waiters and Thad Young. We can't lose with Dion Waiters on the team. He's just not going to stop shooting. I mean, look at us. We're up 3-1. You think that's because of Brandon? You think that's because of Chris Paul? You think it's because we got a towering giant in Yao Ming? Nah, man, that ain't because of Yao Ming or Chris or any of those guys. It's because of Dion Waiters. He's carrying the squad. 2-2 series here against Dallas. We take the 3-2 lead and they tie it up. We got a game 7. They have a big 3 of Paul George, Anthony Davis, and Dirk Nowitzki. Here's the thing. If we win this series right here, boys, do you see who's in the Western Conference Finals? Do you see who we might be going up against if we win this game? That's right. We are going to go up against our boy D Rose and the rest of that Supersonics team, but we have to get through German Jesus first. Safe to say that Brandon Ingram and Chris Paul are atheists because they take down German Jesus. I was not trolling, by the way, when I said we're winning because of Dion Waiters. This man just dropped 36 in a game 7. Dion Waiters. This Dion Waiters, the Dion Waiters, just saved us from elimination in the NBA playoffs. Dion Waiters might have just saved Brandon Ingram's legacy, and we are going up against the Sonics team. It's time. It's revenge. Chris Paul versus Derrick Rose. JR versus Dion Waiters. Both great meme shooting guards. Brandon Ingram versus his replacement in Michael Spencer. We got the guy who thought he was going to be Hakeem. Guess what? He's a bum. Here we go. Western Conference Finals. Is this the year we win a title? Is this the year we come and, take over the league? Show everyone why Brandon is him. We take oh yeah, baby, we're in the finals. And in the NBA finals, we are going up against the 7th seeded Indiana Pacers. They got Bogut, they got Clay, they got Lou Will, and they also got Russell Westbrook. So how is this gonna go? I couldn't tell you. Pacers win game 1, we win game 2. Game 3 goes to the Pacers. Game 4 is gonna go ahead and go to us. We're also gonna lose game 5, and since it's the NBA finals, might as well simcast. It's a game 6. Are we gonna lose to the Pacers? You're telling me the 7th seeded Pacers with Russell Westbrook's gonna dominate us like this, huh? Yep. Yeah, he dominated us all right. Beat us by 24. Chris Paul, you had 29, whatever. Clay, 27. Oh, John Wall's there too. The Indiana Pacers win a title in 6. And Brandon Ingram, once again, fails to reach the big one. Do you guys see that at the bottom of the screen? Allen Iverson Jr., Academy of Art? Excuse me? Allen Iverson Jr. is in this draft, and he is graduating from the Academy of Art. What is the Academy of Art? You're telling me that this man finger painted for 4 years and got himself into the NBA? What is happening? Brandon Ingram went number 1, by the way, to the 76ers, the real Brandon Ingram. I'm going to replace him, though. And in case you couldn't tell who I replaced Brandon Ingram with, it's Kevin Durant. Yep, LeBron went to another team and won another MVP. The Orlando Magic, they got an MVP in LeBron. 27, whatever. We don't care. Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year, putting up the numbers he's putting up in real life right now. Giannis is your most improved as well, so that's a little scary. Doug Collins, bro, you got a bad hair day or something. What is that picture? Brandon Ingram, All-NBA first team. 27 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Great numbers, but it doesn't really matter because he's not the greatest guy in playoffs. Can he get past the Timberwolves? I hope so. Are we going to sweep them? No, we almost lost. That's scary. Now we're going up against the Clippers with most improved Giannis. Please let us get past Giannis. Let us go back to the NBA Finals. That was a bad season, all right? That was a fluke. We're going to win it this year. We almost lost again. What is happening? We keep going up 3-1 or 3-0, and then the team comes back, makes it a game 7. German Jesus, we're back. This time we are going to absolutely destroy German Jesus. We're not even going to be stressed. We're not even going to be worried. I'm stressed and worried. Never mind. We are currently down 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals. We're going to win a game, and we're going to win another. Game 7. Let's go. Can we come back down 3-1 against German Jesus, or is he going to use his magical godly powers? What do they got in Germany besides, well, we all know the one thing, but sausages? Sausages too? We cannot defeat the sausage man at all. That is so sad. Dirk, oh, they got 2. They got Dennis and Dirk, both from Germany. Then you got Clint Capello, who's from Switzerland, which isn't that just like the Hallmark Channel version of Germany? I don't know. I don't know my countries. Do I look like I sit here playing GeoGuessr 24/7? No, the Wizards, you're champs. Kyle Lowry, 28-12, Finals MVP. Good for you. Brandon Ingram, you suck. Brandon Ingram has officially left the Houston Rockets. Paul George replaces him, but where did he go? He is signed with the Denver Nuggets with a 4-year, $149 million deal. I mean, it kind of makes sense that he'd play for Denver. I mean, if you look at his picture in 2K, he looks like he's stoned off his ass. Other than that, I have no reason why he'd want to go to Denver. The only thing they have is former MVP Marcin Gortat, and that's it. If you told me that the guy who would finally win an MVP award after LeBron's been carrying it for 9 years was Kyle Lowry on the Wizards, is ridiculous. 28 points, 12 assists, 2 steals? What is Kyle Lowry drinking? What is he on? How is he playing like this? 32 years of age. This man has been in the league for 12 seasons now. He wins an MVP. And before you're like, oh, you changed it just like you did with Gortat. When you hit square to override a player, you can tell that, look right here. You see how I can only select from point guards, shooting guards, and then all the power forwards, small forward centers are gone? I don't know if it's a glitch with 2K or what, but when they win MVP, if I want to change the MVP, I can only change it with a point guard or a shooting guard. Kyle Lowry won it. LeBron wasn't even there. I couldn't even replace LeBron if I wanted to because he didn't actually win MVP. LeBron wins Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, honestly, these stats are better than Kyle's, but it's fine. I don't want him winning MVP anyway. D'Lo Russell, most improved, playing with the Raptors. Brandon Ingram made the All-NBA first team with his first season ever, averaging 30 points a game. He also had 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He was crazy, and they carried him to a first. Excuse me? You're telling me that Brandon Ingram carried a rotation of JJ Redick, Marcin Gortat, Trevor Ariza, and David West to the first seed? If this is the year he finally wins a championship, I'm gonna go ballistic. How do you not win it when you're with Seattle or Houston? But you are on a garbage team with mid players, and so, oh my god, he's amazing. He's going up against his former team in the Seattle Supersonics. They lost Derrick Rose. He plays for the Memphis Grizzlies now. And the only person who's still left from when he used to play is Michael Beasley and J.R. Smith. This should be easy. Go ahead, sweep them, beat your former team. Okay, only 5 is fine. And now Brandon Ingram is against the most dominant player in this video. LeBron James is like a 37-time MVP. Apparently Mike Conley is a 95 overall as well. The Orlando Magic have been good throughout this entire simulation. Is LeBron gonna win another champion? Don't do it to me, Bron. Don't do it. We tie it up 2-2. It's a 3-2 series. LeBron takes the series lead. Let's force a game 7 here, Brandon. Mr. Ingram, I need you to come up clutch. If you win this NBA Finals, if he wins this championship, he cements his legacy. This is better than anything KD ever did. JJ Redick carries the team on his back, 30 points, forces a game 7. And here we go, make or break. Brandon Ingram, this is where your career is decided. Your legacy is decided. If he wins this game, I'd say he's an MVP caliber type player. I'd say he's a Hall of Fame type player, but it's not looking like the case at all. And the Magic are your NBA champions. Once again, this is really sad. LeBron, Finals MVP. Brandon, you only had 32 in game 7. To be fair, the rest of his team is absolutely trash, so I'm not shocked that they lost. I'm just really upset. It would have been cool. Kyle Lowry has taken over the league, another MVP. Brandon Ingram fell to the All-NBA second team this year, unfortunately, averaging 28 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. He's putting up great numbers. I mean, these are all-time numbers. He's leading this garbage team to the first seed. They're playing Sacramento. Are we going to beat Sacramento? Of course we are. You guys are not firing the beam anytime. Oh, Spurs are. Wow. We just got tossed off by CJ McCollum and Brandon Jennings. All right. Well, safe to say Brandon Ingram is just never winning a championship. Giannis won the title. He was your Finals MVP. That's whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, he is back. He has returned, and he has won MVP. LeBron James, 32, 10, and 8. Zion, Rookie of the Year, 6-man. Dame Dalla, Defensive. LeBron. Stephon Marbury the second. Wait a minute. I've seen Junior, but they got seconds in here? 2K throwing juniors. They throwing Roman numerals at us. What is going on? Darvin Ham, Coach of the Year. Okay. Brandon Ingram made the All-NBA first team. He's back. The best scoring season of his career. 31 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Mike Conley made the All-NBA first team for the Pistons. That's really odd to me, at least. 28 and 10. Yeah, what is Mike Conley smoking? What is he on? Why is he this good? Oh, great. First round, we're the 7th seed, taking on Seattle. Why is Matt Barnes a 90? Why is Boogie Cousins a 90? Well, I mean, I get why Boogie Cousins a 92, but why is him and Matt Barnes one of the best duos in the league? Why is it that we leave Seattle and they become a super team who know how to make good GM decisions? We got swept in the first round. Brandon, it's over. Brandon, wrap it up. Get your sneakers, get your jersey, start investing your money. Your NBA career is wraps. Carmelo Anthony wins an NBA championship. The Wizards are loaded. It's Kyle Lowry, Carmelo, B, Roy, and Embiid. I'm sick of this, man. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna vomit. I'm violently ill from seeing LeBron James on my screen, and now he's with the Rockets winning an MVP. This man going from team to team. I mean, look at these numbers. numbers. This isn't right. This isn't healthy. He's a 36-year-old man. Relax. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. He's playing for the Lakers instead of Lonzo. Dame Dallas, sixth man. LeBron, yeah, we get it. De'Aaron Fox, Most Improved. Speaking of De'Aaron Fox, he's hooping right now in real life. He's actually going crazy. He's doing great. Brandon Ingram is still on the All-NBA first team. 26 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. His scoring went down, but he's still putting up the same. He's in the play-in. Are you joking? Simulate the play-in. Yeah, he's eliminated. Honestly, good riddance. We got Seattle as the first seed. Our former team in Houston's probably going to do good. Never mind, I'm a big fat liar. Seattle got eliminated. Houston got eliminated. We got the Mavericks versus the Wizards. It's Kyle Lowry versus whoever is there instead of Dirk, because Dirk's retired by now. Kyle Lowry, Finals MVP, of course. It is time for Brandon Ingram's final season. You'll notice in the top right, we are currently controlling the Washington Wizards. Yes, the same Washington Wizards who have just won 2 back-to-back titles. You want to know why we're controlling them? Because Brandon Ingram has turned into Kevin Durant, quite literally. He signed with the reigning champions. Now, they're not as good as they were last season, because as you can notice, Kyle Lowry has left the team, the man who was leading them. I'm so glad it's the final season. I can't. LeBron, he's driving me cuckoo, crazy, nutso, wacko. Brandon Ingram, All-NBA first team, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. Joel Embiid, he's also here. You get it? Because their teammates, 16 rebounds this season. Monster year. They're the first seed in the Eastern Conference. I'm gonna go ahead, simulate playoffs. I believe in this. We lost in the are you? You'll never understand how much pain this brings me. How did we just? I was so confident we were gonna win a championship this year. We went 59-23. We lose to the 42-40 Celtics. We lost to a play-in team, guys. A play-in team. How does this happen? Brandon Ingram, you are a fraud. You have upset me. You have made me sad. Cry. Derrick Rose is gonna win a championship, ain't he? This man's about to win it. Yeah. Derrick Rose just swept. D Rose is the star of this video. He wins the title with Seattle the year after we leave. And then in the year where we have probably the best team in the league, he wins a championship. He sweeps the Sixers. And with that, the video's over. I can't do it. Look at his career stats. You like him? You see him? I've shown you his stats every season. But if you want to see his total career averages, here they are. 26, 6, 7, 2, and 2. He never won a championship. He was low-key kind of underachieving. But then again, KD never wins a championship if he doesn't go to Golden State, so I guess it's understandable. Brandon Ingram tried that route and then lost in the first round. 11-time All-Star, 7-time first team, 4-time second team, 1-time second team All-Defense, 1-time Most Improved, and 1-time Rookie of the Year. An unfortunate ending to an otherwise very fun video to record. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gone. Peace.